This week, I decided to draw Asta from Black Clover, and this took me a long time. So, was it worth it? Let's find out. Because this week I'll be drawing Asta from Black Clover. Why, did you ask? Because I, myself, am short.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would.
And I just have to say, there will be manga spoilers because I'll be drawing Asta from the latest arc of Black Clover. And without further ado, please hit the like button down below, subscribe while you're down there, and let's get to drawing. As always, I'll be starting with the sketch. Quick tips again, I'll be taking my time here, like 20-30 minutes. Do not rush it, and just be confident in my opinion. It really doesn't matter if it becomes a messy sketch or a clean sketch, but just try to be as clean as you can. And I'm gonna leave you guys with the rest of the sketch. As you guys can see, the sketch is done. It's fine. And now I'll be inking it with a fine liner. You can use 2 or 3, but I'ma use 1. So yeah, let's get to that. So, when inking, first big tip as I give every single video, take it slow. Do not rush the process, because there is no going back, you can't erase it. As you guys can see, the inking is done, and with that you guys can see there are still sketch marks. I will be erasing them off cam and then coming back to color the eyes. So for coloring the eyes, I'll be using the darkest tone and at the end I'll be using some yellow and orange to give it highlights. So with the darkest red, I'm pressing like 50%. Because we're gonna blend it with a lighter red, so we don't want it to look like black. I always make the mistake of saying the eye the exact same way, so I'll be using the darkest gray first, and then going down to the lightest gray to blend it. And this way it will look like the pupil is pink and some red. And with that I've finished one eye. And with that I showed you guys how to color the eye. So I'll be doing the other eye off cam. Just like that, both eyes are completed. I've done it off cam just like I said. And now we'll get to the skin coloring. Now, coloring the skin, and I'll be pressing I'll first lightly. Use a base tone. I think this is called ivory or something. With the base of the skin completed, to determine where the shadows go. Maroon. And here I'm pressing lightly again. Now with the outlines done, I'm gonna apply this darker press pink. After that I'll be using some kind of skin tone. I really don't know what the name is. And here I'm gonna press lightly to like blend the base color with the shadow. And with that, the skin coloring is done. I will be outlining the marks with a black now, but I'll be doing it off cam. And with that, the face is complete. Now I'll start with the hair and the bandana. So hair coloring is gonna be pretty easy. I'll first fill the layer up with the black marker, and after that I'll use some red highlights, and what that would do is it will give some red glow. As you guys can see, I'm done with the base. But as you can see, I did not color the horns, which I will color off cam. As you guys can see, the hair is fully completed, at least the base. And again, I'm sorry because the lighting is a bit bad. But now I'll start coloring the bandana. But here I'll have a different approach. I'll use dark gray for the bandana. And for the mark, I'll be using pink, red and dark red, but mainly pink because I want to give it a glowy effect. And with that, the bandana is done. Now I'll get to highlight the hair and the horns. So, how I do it? I first use pink at like the edges, and then I'll blend it with red, and at the end I'll use black to like make it good. So, the rest of the hair and the other horn will look like this, and I don't want you guys to get bored, so I'll do it off cam. I'll come back when it's done. And with that, it's done. And again, the light reflects so you guys can see, so I'm trying to block it a bit. But yeah, at the final result, you guys will see it clearly. And now I'm gonna color the demon arm and the demon wings. I'm just gonna fill the base with black marker, so I'll come back. Just like you guys can see, I've finished. I'm done with the arm and the wings. Now I'll just like highlight it, just like the hair and the other parts. But this time I'll mainly use red. So let's get to it. I'll be doing this like mark thing, just like the bandana. So I'm gonna fill it in with pink and then use red and dark red to give it some glow. Here you guys can see how I'm actually doing it, but I won't show the wings, so I'll come back when it's done. As you guys can see, I'm done with the wings and the arm. Now I just need to color the kimono in, which I will show you now. So coloring the kimono, it's white, so I'll be using tons of gray. And at the end I'll highlight it with some orange to give it like a red effect. And again, just like all the videos that I've done, I have completed Asta, but the background is not done yet. So you guys have to wait until the end of the video to see how it turned out. And with that guys, the art piece is done. I've finished it. I think it looks pretty good. You guys will see it in like 5 seconds. But before that, hit the like button again, hit the subscribe button, and I hope you guys will see me more on your screen. So without further ado, let me show you guys the art piece. And with that, the art piece looks pretty good. And yeah, this was it. See you in the next week's episode. of me drawing anime. But again, I'm leaving this here just so you guys can see. Until the next one, keep it safe. Bye.